Hey all, it's Nim or Nimicry if you're feeling professional, and welcome to the YouTube video. Now today we're going to be going over the changes to the Scholar in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. The Scholar is the second healer we're covering in our series, covering all the healers and ultimately culminating with the Sage. That being said, if you enjoy Final Fantasy XIV content, or myself, go on and click subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything the channel does. Outside of that, if you do that, I want to thank you for that, because I'm a small YouTuber, and I'm doing my best to increase my reach, my clout, whatever the kids are calling it. In addition, right now, you should see a list of names scrolling across the screen. Those are my patrons, those wonderful people who believe in a smallish creator. So thank you for that. Without further ado, let's get started. The Scholar. As you can see, I'm in the attire of a Scholar right now. It helps me get into the class fantasy. It helps me get a little bit more pretentiousness in my voice. In fact, I think I feel it coming on right now. Scholar doesn't see many changes, but it's more than the running speed boost, I'll give you that much. Ultimately, the job gets some adjustments to emphasize its role as a barrier healer class. Now remember, the Scholar is a barrier healer class. The changes will include Aether Flow, restoring 20% of maximum HP, up from 10% previously. Very important notes, take them. As well as a very slight potency decrease to Whispering Dawn, Angel's Whisper, Aether Pack, Fey Union, and Fey Blessing, Consolation, as well as Seraphic Veil. Both Art of War and Broil 3 upgrade to the stronger Art of War 2 and Broil 4 at level 82. At level 85, you get the trait Enhanced Healing Magic, which boosts potency for, and this is in order, Physic, Embrace, and Seraphic Veil. It also increases the barrier strength of Adloquium to 180%, up from a mere 125%, and Succor to 160%, up from that same 125%. That's that sweet barrier magic we like to see. Now, class, I hope you've been taking notes. At level 86, you get Protraction. Hopefully you brought your protractors. An off-GCD spell that increases the maximum HP for yourself or a party member by 10%. It also buffs the healing actions on whomever it's cast by 10% for a duration of 10 seconds. That means, Scholars, you can push your healers to greater academic heights. Then at level 88, we get Deployment Tactics. Cooldown is reduced to 90 seconds. Scholar's level 90 ability is that famous speed boost, which is called Expedient, which I expect your assignments to be turned in as. It grants a movement speed buff and reduces damage taken by 10% for all nearby party members over a duration of 20 seconds. It's handy for when you and the crew have to get out of a damaging area, also known as an area of effect, and to endure a bit more damage. Now, I assume we'll need visual aids, so scrolling down through the presentation, we have the tooltips for Art of War 2, deals unaspected damage with a potency of 180 to all nearby enemies, acquired at level 82. Keep in mind this will be on the test, so hopefully you're taking notes. Broil 4 deals unaspected damage with a potency of 295. Protraction, increasing the maximum HP of a party member or self by 10% and restores the amount increased. The additional effect, of course, is increases HP recovery via healing actions by 10%, and the duration is 10 seconds long. It's acquired at level 86. Expedient, of course, grants expedients and desperate measures to all nearby party members, increases the movement speed, and reduces damage taken by 10%. The duration is 20 seconds, and is acquired at level 90. We also have our other traits over here, being Art of War to Art of War 2, Broil 3 to Broil 4, and increases the potency of Ruin to 220. That was a bonus question, and if you got it right, extra credit. Increases the healing potency of Physic from Enhanced Healing Magic to 450, Embrace to 180, Seraphic Veil to 180, increases the barrier potency of Adloquium to 180, the amount healed, and Succor to 160% of the amount healed. And then, of course, finally, Enhanced Deployment Tactics. It reduces Deployment Tactics recast time to 90 seconds, and that is acquired again at level 88. Now, that being said, this voice is very, very hard to talk into. I hope you enjoyed the Scholar thing. Here's the thing. What's going to happen is, the Scholar looks like it's in a good place. They are absolutely solidifying their position as a barrier healer, which is useful because that means you won't take damage. You can do a little preemptive things there. Now, the White Mage, of course, we mentioned Divine Benison is a barrier, and it has 2 charges now, but it's not going to be quite as barrier intensive as the Scholar. So the question that comes to mind is the Scholar going to be as essential as it was previously? Also, will there be mechanics that trigger on taking damage, and can you perhaps over-shield, or over-bubble, or over-barrier? That'll be an interesting thing to see, especially as the balancing of healers shakes out. Now, the next video will be over the Astrologian. So that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, why don't you click subscribe and hit that notification bell. Stay up to date with everything the channel does. This is a shorter video because it's very hard to do that voice for any length of time. And of course, tell me in the comments below, what are you going to play? Are you interested in the Scholar? Are you interested in the healer? Are you perhaps tanking? Or maybe you're waiting for those meaty DPS videos to be released. At any rate, my name was Nim. You can connect with me on Twitter at Nimicry. There's a link to my Discord down below. And I hope that you all have a pleasant evening. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.